Hello, and welcome to Kids Reads Factivities, where we talk about facts and do some activities related to those facts. My name is Miss Julia from the Hardesty Regional Library, and today's Factivities topic is archaeology. You dig? According to the Society for American Archaeology, archaeology is the study of the ancient and recent human past through material remains. So, although they share a lot of similarities with paleontologists, the scientists who go digging for dinosaur bones and fossils, archaeology is more about human history and culture rather than the history of the world. If you are interested in both and want to find out more, try So You Want to Work with the Ancient and Recent Dead by J.M. Biddle. Where dead-end jobs are the goal! Archaeologists look for and study artifacts to get a better idea of how ancient civilizations work. They do this by excavating an area carefully to find things that were left behind from the long ago groups of people. These things are usually the things that were made of hard materials like rock or clay or sometimes metal. Now you know a little bit about archaeology, let's get into the Factivities. Fact. You might be using that shovel wrong. Okay, so you're probably not using that shovel wrong, but tools that look familiar to you, like a trowel. Yeah, look at that. Dirt and everything. Which you might have used or seen used in a garden to help plant flowers or seeds, have a specific purpose in archaeology. If you just go stabbing into the dirt with a blunt metal object at an archaeological dig site, you could damage some important artifacts. Trowels that are sometimes flatter than the curved one, like this one, are used primarily to scrape dirt gently off the side or the bottom of a pit rather than digging through them. Activity 1. Get permission to play with your food. Next time you have mashed potatoes, try hiding a small vegetable like a pea or a piece of corn in them, and then, with precision and intent, gently scrape away layers of potato to find your hidden vegetables. This activity can also be done way less deliciously, but probably more scientifically, with a small trinket like, say, this action figure, and a sandbox or a patch of dirt. Make sure to mark the area you bury things with a stick or something so you don't lose track of it. And remember, if at first you don't succeed, trowel again. Learn more about the tools archaeologists use in this book, Archaeologist Tools by Anders Hansen, found in your nonfiction section. This book is groundbreaking. Fact. Artifacts aren't always pre-assembled. Most of the time, archaeologists must reassemble pieces of an artifact to make it whole again. They can even be scattered into hundreds of pieces, and over time, erosion can smooth the edges of those pieces to where archaeologists have to use a lot of skill and analysis to know the pieces are meant to go together. Activity. Break things! Okay, hang on. Don't get the library in trouble again. Get permission from your grown person to do this too. But you can pretend to be an archaeologist and practice reassembling things that have been torn or broken. This can be anything from a torn piece of paper. Make sure you get the edges just right. Perfect. To a broken dish.
Be careful with broken pieces, wear gloves, get assistance from a grown person.
To something that already comes in several pieces, like puzzles. Bonus challenge. Get some low count puzzles, like say 24 pieces, and mix the pieces together before they're assembled. Have fun sorting and working on several puzzles at the same time. This book, Ancient Artifacts by Rachel L. Thomas, while showing you some pretty cool artifacts, also provides these little anecdotes to the reader called Dig This. See, it's not just me. Archaeology jokes and puns are too easy to execute. Anyway, this one tells you about a museum guard that broke an already assembled artifact into 638 pieces. Talk about a puzzle! All artifacts are special and help us learn about ancient civilizations. However, artistic artifacts are a special find to archaeologists. In ancient Greece, there were a lot of urns, which is essentially a fancy vase. Grecian urns often depicted artistic representations of Grecian culture, which gave archaeologists and historians today further insights on what life was like during the time the artifact was created. They are a thing of beauty and cultural significance, and have even inspired some famous poetry, such as Ode on a Grecian Urn by John Keats. I'll spare you the Oscar-worthy recitation. Activity. Make your own Grecian urn artifact replica with a clay pot. Okay, so it's actually plastic, but that also works. And a pencil and a Sharpie. Draw a depiction of something about your everyday. Your ukulele, perhaps, or your soccer ball. Add a little pizzazz with fun design around the rim and the bottom. You can use your pencil first so you have the ability to erase if you make a mistake, and then just trace it with your Sharpie, like so. If you don't have a clay pot or a plastic pot, you can always just try to draw some Greek-inspired designs on a piece of paper, or you can search for paper mache Grecian urn tutorial online for a fun, messy, and involved craft. History and art lessons in one. You can see more examples of Grecian urns in Ancient Greece Revealed by Peter Crisp. There's this one right here I find really cool. You can see the Greek key at the bottom here. Boop, 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 boop. And Historium, curated by Richard Wilkins and Joe Nelson. And there's a big one right front and center. I know you're just earning to. Okay, everybody, I hope you learned something cool today and wish you luck on your activities. Thank you for joining me, and make sure to check out more archaeology fun on the kids page. I'm Julia Cantrell. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, love each other, and I'll see you again another time.
Which give archaeologists. Which give archaeology.